Just an incredible display of power for Seton Hill. They jumped on IUP early, 4 runs in the first. Sean Meyers alongside Roger Downs here in Greensburg on the campus of Seton Hill University. And Roger, the Griffins come in a perfect 8-0, all in non-conference play. They now will begin the conference ledger. They go against an IUP team that is just 1-7. These teams certainly trending in opposite directions. Seton Hill has had a terrific start to the campaign. They have more than lived up to the billing of a team that was selected tied for first in the preseason polls in the West. IUP on the other side, preseason number 7 out of 8 teams. They have certainly struggled. Pitching and defense has been the main culprit. The Griffins had terrific pitching and defense early. More recently, it's been the hitting that's gotten going. Today, the Griffins host the IUP Crimson Hawks in the opening of the PSAC West slate.
Via the air. It's amazing how they will come around to haunt you.
Well, that's a pretty good start as Fedor rips this one down the line. It's going to be at least 2 as he will get into second base. The first pitch leads to a leadoff double for the Griffins.
Just an absolute screamer down the third base line off the bat of Fedor. Local product out of Hempfield Area High School.
That's been a high school that's been very good to the Griffins over the years, and I don't think you could ask for a much better start for Seton Hill in this one.
No, absolutely not, with the very, very dangerous Tommy Pellis coming up to the plate next.
I was just somewhat in awe of the numbers that Pellis and Orndorff have put up. Now, they are former Division I players who have dropped down here to the D2 level, and you could see why they were D1 talents, Roger. They are just, to an extent, just dominating opposing pitching so far. As this one hit out to right field, drifting back is Weglars. It goes over his head, and that's going to lead to extra bases for Pellis. Fedor comes around. He will get in uncontested. A triple for Pellis, and to your point, Roger, that one probably wind-dated.
Tell you what, the wind is a factor today. Even more difficult for Weglars there, the right fielder. The line drive hit right at you as an outfielder is one of the toughest balls to judge. And he took 2 steps in. You might have picked it up on our replay there, and by the time you can react, it's over your head for extra bases.
So Pellis gets an RBI triple, and it is 1-0 in favor of Seton Hill. And now Orndorff crushes this one to deep center field. It is out of here. What a start for Seton Hill. Orndorff makes it 3-0.
Derek Orndorff, native of Connellsville, Pennsylvania. Sean said transferred in from Penn State, and he continues that hot hitting. He is also leading the Griffins in home runs, now with 5.
And he gets the slam dunk, and I don't think he bobbled that one, Roger.
He did not.
He had the butterfingers earlier this season, and this prompts a timeout already from the Crimson Hawks. Man, you blink and you're down 3-0 against a Seton Hill team that has been absolutely rolling. I think the Griffins taking full advantage of the conditions to this juncture.
Oh, absolutely. And as many folks were watching the fly ball sail over the left center field fence, I was watching the reaction of Ben Hudock. He was not a happy camper. And it almost seems, if you're a fan of IUP, it's like, oh gosh, here we go again.
Yeah, we mentioned the team ERA north of 10. In terms of the team, they can hit for the cycle in the first inning.
They certainly can, and Jack Oberdorf, freshman, Greensburg-Salem product, having a great campaign.
He hits this one deep to center field. That one might be potentially out. It clears the fence. Back-to-back home runs. Seton Hill teeing off in the first inning. I think they're ready for conference play, Roger.
I believe so.
Oh, they're going to have to try that one again, I would think, right?
Well, they're going to have to get an assist somewhere from somebody.
It rimmed out, but that's the only thing that's gone wrong so far for Seton Hill in this one. Back-to-back homers.
Here's the replay.
Pretty similar spot.
Yep.
As for Orndorff, he came in with 4 home runs. That was tied for third best in the conference. I believe with that long ball, he is now tied for the conference lead, and that is the second home run for Oberdorf.
There are 10.
As he hits this one to third, Williams with a nice scoop throws across to retire the side. Good job for Hudock settling down, but certainly the damage done. 4 runs courtesy of 4 hits and no one left on base. We head to the second. What a great start for Seton Hill. The long ball takes them to a 4-0 lead over IUP. 4 early runs on the board. Swing and a miss. Third K rung up by Vicini. 3 of his 4 outs have been courtesy of the strikeout.
He appears to be very grounded, and I don't think his approach is going to change. He's going to take it one batter at a time and concentrating on his strengths and seeing what he can do to limit the damage.
Curveball finds the mark to Caden DeCrew, batting .333. Several tied for the team lead, as that one did not miss by much. At a quick glance, 5 different hitters entered with that batting average coming into today. Play a pair of 7-inning games.
There's a good shot of the runner, pitcher, first baseman.
This one lofted out to right center field. Long run. And a spectacular catch by Orndorff, as that was as good of a catch as you're going to see at this level, Roger.
Oh, absolutely. Derek Orndorff just completely laying out for that one. And Derek truly enjoys the game of baseball. We had him on a post-game show as well, and we better have that one on the replay here somewhere.
You're putting pressure on Flick, but luckily he's able to deliver just like the center fielder for the Griffins. That's probably a triple at least if he does not catch that. Unbelievable. He is a difference maker for this program.
You know what? He really is. He comes in, he is from Connellsville, as we mentioned, and the Connellsville Falcons have a very, very storied and rich baseball tradition down there, and he just loves the game of baseball. He and Vinny Ralso both have fit in so well at this Griffin team.
This one hit well down the left field line, but it is a foul ball. Bouncer to the left side. Oberdorf cuts in front, makes a nice play, throws across, and retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base, and 1 outstanding catch as we head to the bottom of the second. A great start for Seton Hill with the bats, and now with the gloves, it is 4-0 Griffins as we continue here on the Westmoreland Sports Network.
Yeah, I just want to follow up on that catch by Orndorff in center field, Sean. Not only did he make the catch, but he had the presence of mind as he came up throwing toward the first base bag, knowing there was a runner there.
Freilich swings and misses. It's an 0-2 hole for Tanner Freilich without great vision or where the glasses is. That one is hammered by Klein into the gap. That should be extra bases, off the wall on a bounce. Klein gets into second base easily. Another extra base hit, the 5th already for Seton Hill.
Just another well-struck baseball off the bats of the Seton Hill University Griffins.
And Klein batting in that number 9 spot, playing in right field. It seems like Orndorff and Pellish you can pencil into the outfield almost every game. Fedor steps in, hits this one pretty well out to center field, but ISO underneath it straight away. Runner tagging.
Be close.
Throw comes into third. It's a good one in time. So that will bring an end to the inning on a 8-6, 8-5 double play. And that's a heck of a throw by Isel to gun down Klein. Let's take another look. I thought maybe Klein had gotten in there. Roger, I'll let you
here's the throw.
Render the verdict.
One big hop.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly safe, but I think maybe just because it was such a great throw by Isel, he gets the benefit of the doubt. So we've played 2 innings. Seton Hill maintains its lead of 4-0. We head to the 3rd inning. Seton Hill holding a 4-0 lead. And the conference lid lifter here in the PSAC West as Ben Vicini delivers a strike to a fellow Ben. Swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2 on the first baseman. Really impressed by what I've seen out of him, Roger.
Oh, yes. Nice movement on the ball. Credit Vinny Ralso with a little bit of help. Juniata.
Line towards right. We've seen an adventure out there, but that time Klein made it look easy. Check swing, but unable to hold his swing that time is Pontoli. There you see the wind. If we'd been here maybe overnight or early in the morning, you'd be seeing people flying in the wind.
Oh, absolutely. It was very strong.
Called strike.
So far, so good in terms of all our camera operations. Here in the press box, of course, with Dustin. Tanner down the third base line. And we have the able Joe Constantine will be monitoring the center field camera. 5
strikeouts through 3 innings for Vicini, a 1-2-3 frame. He makes quick work of IUP. 2.5 complete. Seton Hill up 4-0 over the Crimson Hawks as we continue on WSM. 2-3-4 in the batting order for the Griffins. Here in the bottom of the third, Tommy Pellis leading off. He had an RBI triple and a run scored back in the first. 4 runs in that frame for Seton Hill, has them up. Curveball from Hudak in for a strike.
Seton Hill Griffin batters have just been teeing off on him early in this contest.
Pellis with a rare chase there. Right off the bat as this one's hit. It's going to get through the hole. Second hit of the game for Tommy Pellis.
Yeah, another well-hit ball by the Griffins.
Pellis is just having a spectacular season, but it's not surprising, Roger, because it's pretty much on par with what he did in 2019 and the abbreviated 2020 season. He was batting .440 coming into today, .611 on base, .840 slugging. So far, those numbers have gone up.
You got to credit Mark Marizaldi for keeping his eyes and ears open about folks that want to come here to play for a very, very good program. Not just a team, a good program at the D2 baseball level.
This one hit well out to center field. Going back, and it is out of here again. The second home run off of the bat of Orndorff. It's 6-0 Seton Hill. This is incredible, Roger.
Yeah, and you know what? I know that we have been talking a lot today about Derek Orndorff, but you know what? When you do it, it ain't bragging.
He's getting up a little higher on these slam dunks now. Looking like a vintage Dwight Howard, maybe. As another meeting at the mound. Orndorff 2 for 2, 4 RBIs, a pair of home runs, and he has not been cheated on either one of those long
No,
balls.
he most certainly has not. I believe those would be out on any day of the week, and here is the slam coming up.
Thought you were going to say they'd be out on Forbes Field's confines. And we have one of the best producers around in Dan Flickinger. 2-2 pitch. Bounced to the third baseman, Williams. Not a great throw, and it skips away from the first baseman, Teplin. The count 0-2 to Rouso. 2 runs already across and a runner at first in Oberdorf. Another base hit for the Griffins through the left side as it bounces out to Perros. 2 runners aboard, still nobody out here in the third. That one was below the knees as Owen Sable comes to the plate. He lined out.
Yeah, nice job by Vinny going down to get that one.
Popped up. Nice play by Hudak to record the out. 0-2. Another hit for the Griffins. This one deposited in front of the left fielder, Perros. As the bases loaded, Rabel aboard. Hudak's going to have to try to fight through this.
Yeah, I've been watching his mannerisms on the mound.
Freilich comes to the plate.
Maybe like to get a base hit here.
And that one is smacked. And that'll plate at least 1 run coming around to score, as well as Rouso. A 2-run single off of the bat of Freilich to make it 8-0.
You know what? Just look at the smile at Tanner Freilich's face at first base there, Sean, on that shot from Tyler Dancu. Just truly, truly excited about the base hit.
Yeah, that has to feel good. Everyone getting involved today for the Griffins. Rabel went to second on the play. That was well struck.
It was indeed.
And that might do it for Hudak. As the entire infield for the Crimson Hawks meeting at the mound. As we will have a pitching change. And Roger, we are very, very lucky
to understand that. You're going to have good games. You're going to have bad games. You're just going to have to deal with it, fight through the adversity, and hopefully your young men can respond to the differences, the highs and the lows as the games play out.
Read the latest Seton Hill news and game recaps on all of the Griffins spring sports teams, including baseball, softball, women's and men's lacrosse, and track and field. Stay up to date on SHU Athletics and our Griffins Sports Update every Monday, WestmorelandSports.com. There's been a lot of positive updates athletically in the spring. Now went a little high and tight for along the new hurler.
Good pitch.
That one gets away from the catcher Deal, and both runners advance. So now 2 in scoring position. The count 1-2 on Klein. Swing and a miss. Good start for Furlong as he sits down Klein for an important second out. Fedor flew into an 8-5 double play last time up. He's doubled and scored in the first inning. He's batting for the 3rd time already, and it's just the bottom of the 3rd. That's a good sign for Seton Hill as he gets another hit out to left field. 1 run is in, turning and coming home, and scoring easily is Freilich. Griffins up to 10-0 on the scoreboard, courtesy of the 2-run single by Jordan Fedor.
Jordan Fedor continuing his hot hitting. Got to credit the IUP defense just a bit here. We'll see the well-struck single by Fedor. Good job with the replay, keeping the ball in front of them and holding Jordan Fedor to first base.
To second base. That's directly why he scored there. As that one hit the bat, that's a foul ball, unbelievably. Maybe that's the way to try to get Pellis out, is throw a pitch that forces him to duck out of the way and have it deflect off of his bat. Runner going. Pellis hammers this one to left field. It is out of here. Another home run for Seton Hill as the Griffins continue to tee off. It's 12-0. You ready for another alley-oop, Roger?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, he gathered and then threw it down with 2 hands. That was impressive.
Yeah.
So Fedor scores on the 2-run blast from Pellis. The Griffins have now sent 11 to the plate, with Orndorff coming to the plate. And Roger, he's already done plenty of damage. A pair of 2-run homers for Orndorff.
Yeah, indeed he has. Those 2 were against Hudock, the starter.
I don't know that it matters who's pitching right now for IUP, the way Seton Hill swings.
You know what? The Griffins are seeing the ball very well, swinging extremely well. And as you mentioned, the pitching woes of the Crimson Hawks this particular season.
4 home runs so far. I think his slugging percentage is 4,000 today. Swing and a miss. Well, to go down a little bit as he is a strikeout victim. The inning comes to an end, but 2 more long balls and 8 total runs in the frame. Seton Hill dominating this one, 12-0. They lead IUP as we head to the 4th. Take a look at some of the long balls as we continue our coverage here on the Westmoreland Sports Network.